tap on the notifications bell to make sure that you don't miss my live streams like this. Earlier on Facebook, I made a comment to an expat living here in Jamaica. Like me, I've been in Jamaica now for 3 months, and I'm getting adjusted. I'm adapting. I'm making my changes, but it has not been easy. And so this is one of those times when it hasn't been easy. I even had to put on lipstick because my hair is actually, if you guys know me, my hair is like really big and it looks fiery, and I look sort of like Medusa when I let my hair out and just let it go when I'm not feeling like combing it. And when I'm usually going through a little something, when you see my hair out like that. So I tried to get myself together here. And some of you sisters out there know when you when you end up doing a hairstyle like this, y'all know what it means. I put a little lipstick on, like I said, and I was on my way to the beach earlier, but it rained. Rain here in Jamaica is a little different than rain at home. It's nice and warm, and the raindrops are just so gentle and soft and warm. It doesn't feel like violent, hard, gloomy, doomy rain. Here in Jamaica, the rain feels like a blessing. It feels like, like the water of life, drops of gold. you know, it feels good when it rains here, but I didn't want to get in the rain and have to catch a taxi and go down the road, about 15 minutes in the taxi with people jumping in and out and flagging the taxi down. And okay, so those are some of the sacrifices that I've made here living in Jamaica now. I had a car. I used to just hop in the car and go quickly where I wanted to go, come right back, get on my laptop, stay inside for the rest of the day, not have any real fresh air or fresh food like I have here in Jamaica. I would go to my favorite Chick-fil-A or or In-N-Out Burger or Olive Garden. Yeah, I miss all of that shit that I didn't need, right? So now instead I'm having rice and peas and fresh cabbage and carrots and jerk chicken grilled, no deep fried skin and oil and all of that. Jerk chicken with, like homemade spices and herbs and stuff. I'm having that kind of stuff instead of, the KFC chicken wings fried extra hard, okay? Those are the sacrifices I'm making. Yeah, I'm making some sacrifices here in paradise, okay? So one of my expat associates online was, just venting, airing out their grievances about the internet service provider here on the island. It's called Flow. Some people call it Slow. And JPS, I've been complaining about JPS all day. That's the energy service folks, also known as PG&E in California, where I'm from. And all the bullshit, all this corruption worldwide with energy and water and things that people, need. But then do we really need all of those things that I'm talking about? And that's what I was telling my expat friend and associate that, sometimes paradise feels like a sacrifice. It does. And here's my advice, just wait, be patient, You might rage a little bit like I did, almost to tears because I didn't have my internet service and I knew it was affecting with my bottom line. My business is online and I do everything online. So, yeah, I was worried and panicking, but I made some other plans for myself, like, with my retirement. And I thought about, this part of my life, the second half of my life. So part of, taking care of myself meant I needed to get a divorce and collect alimony. Yeah. Yep. That was one of my solutions. See, but I made a good choice when I chose my ex husband. That's when the choice began back in 1997. I was thinking about my retirement. Okay? I was thinking about my retirement in 1997 when I met and married my husband. Yeah, we dated for 6 years. Okay? I wanted to be absolutely sure that I could have the life that I'm having right now at 59 in Jamaica. Now, to some of y'all, the divorce and other things in that process may feel like a sacrifice. Honey, when you get to be this age, you'll understand it is not. It is not. It is a gift from God, okay? To be in a beautiful place like Jamaica, to spend out the rest of your life. Yeah, you might wait a whole month for flow service or JPS or whatever, one of those things you think you have to have. You might wait. But what's a little time in paradise? You'll learn something new about yourself like I learned. I learned that I have the ability to adapt and adjust, pivot and make some changes, sit down and read a book, talk to my neighbors, go for a walk, listen to the birds and check out the animal life around me, go and get to know the lizards instead of running from the lizards, go and get some fresh air, go to the water, the coast, and enjoy the sand. Watch the people in the community, and how they live. Go visit one of the local schools and volunteer here in Jamaica. I mean, there are so many things that you can do besides being on the internet. You can exercise, you can do yoga, you can pray, you can sit on your veranda and catch mosquitoes instead of sitting on the internet, right? Another sacrifice. And sometimes, thinking back to all the money you spent paying for utilities and bills and things and all the stuff that we have in the United States, you have to wonder if you were actually being hoodwinked and bamboozled out of your money, out of your life, working all of those hours and all of those days to pay all of that money to all of these scammers, basically. Bank fees, energy fees, late fees, and more fees, and taxes, and insurance, and insurance. Yeah, don't get me started on insurance. My insurance is being here in a beautiful place like Negril, Jamaica, relaxing, not stressing, not paying a bunch of scammers like PG&E and Xfinity and all, Flow and JPS and all. Well, I'm still stuck with Flow and JPS. But at least I've reduced my stress. I've reduced what it costs to live. I'm not wasting time and money and energy on all of that stuff in the United States. I am here in a beautiful place. So the sacrifice, it's been some sacrifices, more than one. But there have been a lot of gains. I kind of think that there are more losses in the U.S. than here in Jamaica. Yeah. For everything you gain, you lose so much more in the States, in my opinion. Yeah. So the last thing I'll say about being here in Jamaica, and I just had to look at my notes because I wrote this post earlier on Facebook about how when it feels like paradise is a sacrifice. And it just got me thinking, and that's why I had to go live tonight. But the last thing I'll say is that what I'm finding here is that Jamaican people are more resilient than us Americans, Black Americans. I mean, we went through a lot. We went through a lot in slavery. But these Jamaicans went through a whole lot more, I believe, because they didn't have all of the luxuries that we had in the United States. I'm not saying one form of slavery was better than the other. By no means am I saying that. I'm just saying that living here in Jamaica now, moving from the US to live here in Jamaica, has definitely been a tough adjustment for me. I've lost weight. I don't even weigh myself. I've lost weight because I'm making sacrifices with the way I'm eating. You know, in the United States, I was eating a bunch of shit. Here, I have to eat what's here, and it's fresh fish and, you know, vegetables and fruit and all the things that are good for you. Coconut water. I mean, that adjustment has been huge on my body, but look at my skin. I mean, golly, I'm enjoying looking at myself. Look at this glow, the suppleness in my skin. I'm smiling. Yeah, I'm wearing my hair natural and out and gray, but you ought to feel how soft my hair feels. It feels so soft and fluffy, like little cotton balls. I mean, making the changes with my diet has been to my benefit. Being in this climate and this environment here in Jamaica has been to my benefit. You know, at home in the States, it's dry. We don't have any water in California. What the hell? You can barely get fresh fruits and vegetables in California anymore with the drought. Come on. We got to face reality and face the truth and really look at what we need in life. You know, is it a sacrifice or is it going to be your paradise? It's going to be my paradise and not a sacrifice living here in Jamaica. Now I have something to compare my old life to. In the United States, it was very different. And some Jamaicans want to go and find out just how different it is in the United States. And I tell them, hey, listen, I'll hold your spot for you here in Jamaica. Go for it. But I want to warn you, you better make sure that you save at least one flight, one-way flight on an airplane. Save that amount of money that it takes to fly your ass back home to Jamaica because you're going to need that. You're going to want to come back from the United States. Yeah, so for all of you expats out there, really think about whether or not moving to paradise is a sacrifice. Yeah, you're doing your laundry by hand sometimes until you can get yourself a washer and dryer or a home or whatever it is, you know, that you need to sustain your life here in Jamaica. But just know that the changes are minor compared to where we're coming from in the United States. If you're living in Great Britain, Canada, yeah, you're not making a sacrifice when you're able to come and live here in Jamaica. You're just simplifying your life. You're getting back to basics. You'll be rooted and grounded. Yeah. So hang in there and learn some patience and resilience, you know, from these Jamaican folks while you're here. All right, you guys. So it's been Alicia May. I'm going to get off now. I have to go and do some studying. And I want you all to take care and make sure you subscribe so you know when I'm going live next time like this. All right. Thank you, guys. Take care.